Hello, guys. Welcome back to another election prediction video. This time we have President Joe Biden versus former President Donald Trump. And see, this time I have VP choices. Biden will still keep Kamala Harris, even though there's rumors he would ditch her. And Trump would probably pick Mike Pompeo because he views loyalty as the most important factor in choosing a VP. He's definitely not going to pick Mike Pence, and I doubt he's going to pick Ron DeSantis either. DeSantis would likely stay the governor of Florida because that's what he wants to do. He'd probably run in 2028 if Trump wins in 2024. So let's just go through each state. And Washington, Oregon, California, definitely all going to be over 10%. Illinois, too. All these other states, traditionally blue states, even though his approval ratings in these blue states are kind of getting close to the single digits and even negative in New Jersey and New York, some of those polls. They're not going to be likely states. They heavily disapprove of the Republican Party. It's just Democrats feeling that Joe Biden isn't doing enough as president, isn't being liberal enough as president, really. Let's fill in the safe Trump states. Definitely all these areas, just traditionally Republican. Not Nebraska second, however. That's going to be a competitive district. Almost done filling it in. Iowa. Oh, did not mean Minnesota. Iowa and Ohio probably still going to be over 10% victories, or Donald Trump still keeping in pace with my last prediction. Biden's approvals are just extremely devastating low in each of these states, especially Iowa, which is just a 30% disapproval there. There's no way he could get it over below 10% Joe Biden at this point unless something majorly drastic changes. But let's head into the next few states. Virginia, Colorado, and New Mexico, I all assume we're going to be about likely margins. I don't think Trump's going to make New Mexico competitive, even though Republicans are gaining among Latinos a bit. He will get it down below a 10% victory. However, the state of Texas and Florida, I think Trump's gains among Latinos will definitely help him in the state of Florida, especially among Cubans. He'll continue making gains among them. And Biden's approvals aren't really good at all in either of these states. Texas will probably be a 7-point victory. Florida probably a 6-point victory with Donald Trump. Let's head to Nevada and to Arizona. Arizona, I think, would narrowly flip back to Donald Trump against Joe Biden just because of how negative Biden's approval is in the state of Arizona. However, the state of Nevada, I still think it'll stubbornly stay Democratic by a very, very narrow margin. I don't think Trump will make enough gains in the Las Vegas area to flip this state, honestly, and I think it'll probably stay to its original margin, but it'll be a lot closer than 2020, that's for sure. The state of North Carolina is pretty interesting. I think it has potential of going to lean. However, Biden's approval ratings in these states are so negative that it'll probably be likely at this point. State of Minnesota, I think it'll be a lean Democratic state. And I also would say the same about Nebraska second, which I think would go tilt Democratic. Be close, but I think Trump will still lose it again just because Nebraska really hated Trump the last time. But redistricting did make it a lot more Republican, so which is why it's a lot closer. The state of Maine and New Hampshire. Let's go to these. I think it'll be, Maine I'm iffy about. Biden doesn't have the worst approvals in Maine, honestly. I think it'll probably be about a likely margin. I would say, well, Trump will probably easily win Maine second. New Hampshire, on the other hand, I think it would be a very, very narrow Democratic victory. If Biden keeps this current course in Ukraine, it does not act overly aggressive, and New Hampshire is a very anti-war state, I think he would carry the state. Under 1%, though. Just because this is going to be a really competitive election based on Biden's current approvals, while Trump has similar favorability ratings to Joe Biden. All right, now these last few states, Wisconsin and Pennsylvania, I kind of expect to be lean Republican victories for Donald Trump just based on Biden's current approval rating in the Rust Belt, while Michigan would probably be a tilt Republican victory. And now we go to the state of Georgia. It'll be very, very close, but I still think it'd be a tilt Republican victory. So not much has changed from my last prediction except for the state of New Hampshire. But that's how I currently see this election going. So let me know what you think of this in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.